Hi everyone. Today we're going to be talking about a very common question, which is what is the difference between say and tell? Let's go over this together. Say is used to report spoken words, but typically this is done without mentioning another person. Another person, a recipient, a listener. For example, she said, "I'm going to the store." This is simply what she said. These are the words that came out of her mouth, and that's it. So a little bit more simple, we can say. And there's only one person, which is she. Now, with tell, it's also used to report spoken words, but in this case, we are mentioning a recipient. There is a second person, there's a listener that is absorbing this information, and there's more detail to it. For example, she told me I'm going to the store. There's a recipient here, which is me. She told me this piece of information, and so we're giving more detail. We're giving an extra person. We're not only stating what she said, but we're also saying that there's another person here. So that's the major difference between say and tell. One is a little bit more simple, more general. We're literally just stating what this person has said. There's one person. And then tell is more detail. We're probably giving information or telling a story, and we added a secondary person. Now, another example of say would be, I said goodbye, or I said happy birthday, or I said Happy New Year's, or I said Merry Christmas, and on and on and on and on. All right, so here we do have only one person, the subject, which is I, and then we're stating what I said, which in this case is goodbye. With tell, like I've mentioned before, it has more details, so we can use tell when we're giving a story, when we're telling a story, when we're giving extra information, all right? So in this example sentence I have, he told the children a story. He told the children, which they would be the recipients, a story, a story. And most likely when he was telling this story, he was saying, and then I told her, and then I told him, blah, 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 right? Now, say can also be followed by the preposition to. For example, what do you want to say to him? What do you want to say to him? Now, in this sentence, we do have two people. We have you and him. But this is even more general than this. This has less detail than this. We're not stating anything in particular that this person has said. We actually, in fact, don't even know what the person said. So that's why we're asking this question. What do you want to say to him? Just remember that when you're asking this type of question, you always want to use the preposition to after say. But this does not work with tell. So do not use the preposition to after tell. You never want to do that. For example, we can say, did you tell to her where to go? And that doesn't really sound natural. That doesn't really sound that great. So we want to get rid of that too after the tell and say, did you tell her where to go? And that sounds way more natural. That sounds way better. Okay, so you cannot do the same with tell. Now, just keep in mind that say is more general, whereas tell has more detail and it's more specific. That's my answer to this question. Hopefully that was useful, and I'll see you next time. Bye!